doing, guys? Welcome to the preview and the predicted lineup. Southampton against Arsenal, the final game of the Premier League season. I've never wanted a season to end so much in my life. So I've been alive 16 years. And let's just say, this has been the worst season in my 16 years of living. I say that for many reasons. You know, I look like our fan base. You know, half of our fans are gonna know what I'm gonna talk about, and it's Wednesday night. And what happened in Bilbao. Tottenham winning the major trophy, Tottenham winning the European trophy. It just goes to show how bad Manchester United are, you know, and just what football has come to. I cannot believe that Tottenham have won a European trophy before Arsenal. I cannot believe I've witnessed Tottenham, my biggest enemy, the team I hate the fucking most, win a European trophy before Arsenal. That's staggering, man. That is staggering. For those Arsenal fans that wanted Spurs to win, sort your head out. Sort your fucking head out. Do you know what I mean? Listen, where does this go as a club for Manchester United? You know, they can't take it much longer. I feel going into next season, they're going to be a team to really, really struggle again. Obviously, them weird cunts down the road have Champions League football next season, and they've got a Europa League title to their trophy to their name, and you know what they'll be singing in the North London derby next season, Champions of Europe. We know what we are, Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. All that bullshit. See what we have to put up with when we go with a trophyless season like this again. Do you know what I'm saying? I was hoping this would be the video that I'm sitting here celebrating that we won the Premier League. This time last season, we fell short to Man City by 2 points. Now we've let Liverpool walk away with it. It's levels. It's levels. 10 points behind in April, we had no chance. Around this stage, we were still in the title race. You get where I'm going now, don't you? Yeah, I can't believe that. Wednesday night, I cannot believe that. And then to put the nail in the coffin, Sunderland getting themselves promoted back into the Premier League early on today, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, Sunderland have won more than Arsenal this season. Palace have won more than Arsenal this season. Newcastle and them lot down the road, and oh my word. And then there's us. Like, you know, going into next season, you know, we really have to have the mindset that if we're not winning any titles next season, if we haven't won anything next season, get this manager gone. You know, it's that simple. We have to get it right this summer. You know, I said that last season, about last summer as well, in particular, and that was probably one of the worst transfer windows I've ever witnessed, and I've been alive 16 years, nearly 17, so yeah, it's been a very disappointing season. You know, it's been a season that you know, I really want to forget. You know, it's a season that I really want to put behind me, and we go again next season. That's what I want to see, you know. Recharge over the summer, you know. Get the players that we need back. The likes of Julian Timber, Gabriel, Saliba. Get them all back next season. Fire them up. And yeah, we really need to have a go at this title next season. But it's not just down to the players we have, it's down to Arteta and Andrea Berta getting, and the ball, and the team behind them, you know, getting the transfer window right and getting the signings that we need to go forward as a football club and to progress as a football club. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, we're not going to get anywhere with Kai Havertz as our striker, you know, and you might look at it one or two ways this season and think we've been very unlucky with injuries, you know. I can name you Arsenal's injury list right here. We lost Martin Odegaard for 3 months. He's come back, he's been shite. We've lost Bukayo Saka for around the same period of time. Gabriel Jesus, the whole season. Tomiyasu, the whole season. Big names. Big names. Even Ben White was missing for a large part of the season as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Martinelli, even Trossard, and yeah, obviously Rice missed the trip. Rice missed the trip to Anfield last week. So, and like this, it's down to Arteta. It's down to Andrea Berta. You know, to get this transfer window correct. You know, to bring something to the club that we've never seen before. You know, a world-class striker, a world-class winger. You know, it looks like we're going to be signing Zubimendi as well. So, yeah, obviously, like, you know, we've fallen short of the title. You know, it's going to be a third season in a row that we finished second, unless the most miraculous things happen, which I can't see happening. Like I've been saying for the past few seasons now, we take it and we go again next season. You know, it's unfortunate. You know, it is what it is. You know, I wish I could control it, but I can't. You know, I know deep down these players have been, I did say it in the Newcastle match review, they've been absolutely trying their absolute bollocks off. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, let's speak more about the game. Southampton away. They're all but down, aren't they? They're down, and yeah, they haven't really got much more to play for, have they? They haven't really got much to fight for anymore. You know, they've kind of lost their legs a bit now, and I wouldn't be surprised if we went up there and scored 6, 7, maybe even 8 against them. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go with a full-strength team because there's no need to. We're speaking Chelsea to beat Forest about 10-0 and City to win about 12-0 without scoring. It's not happening. We can go into this game and play a weakened side. So what I would do, give players their last game for Arsenal and give players their potential last game for Arsenal and just throw and just fuck around with it, see what you're going to do. And so I'm saying, Aaron Ramsdale, of course, facing his old club. How's he going to perform? Probably turn into prime Buffon. Always happens against Arsenal, done it. I mean, yeah, listen, we just got to, let's say, just get this game over and done with, and then we focus on next season, and we focus on getting the right recruitment in this summer. That's all I can say, really. So yeah, listen, with that said, let's go and get into my final predicted lineup of the season. In goal, David Raya. The only reason I've gone with him is because he's level on clean sheets with Matt Sells, and if he keeps a clean sheet in this and Sells concedes against Chelsea, David Raya has won the Golden Glove. That's the only reason why I'm playing Raya. Otherwise, I'd be playing Neto, honestly. Into the back four, left back Kieran Tierney. Straightforward, you know. It's going to be his last ever game for Arsenal before he departs and goes back to Celtic. So you may as well give him the game. You know, it's been an absolute pleasure, you know, for him to be part of this club, for him to be, you know, he's the only one surviving from the last time Arteta won the trophy. And that's staggering. That's crazy, but listen, he plays. It's that straightforward. Into the centre backs next to him, Jakub Kiwior. Again, it's another straightforward opportunity, like choice. So we haven't really got much more. Simple. Next to him, Ben White. Of course, Saliba is out with a hamstring injury. Don't know how long that's going to be, if I'm honest with you. I'd move Ben White over to centre back, and then right back, I play Thomas Partey there. Like I said, just fuck around with the team, and it just, I wouldn't care if Thomas Partey's playing as our right back tomorrow. You know, just a man who's apparently talking in talks, to sign a new contract with Arsenal and everything, and yeah, right back for me. Because in the midfield, just above the defence, Jorginho, again, his last appearance in an Arsenal shirt. He's going back to Brazil, his hometown, where he originates from. I know he represents Italy, so don't be on at me in the comments saying he's Italian, he's this, he's that. He's Brazilian, born and bred in Brazil. Just in front of him, Mikel Merino, playing back there. You know, get Rice out of the side. You know, give him a rest. You know, he's been called up for the England squad as well, and he's going to need to be rested in this Thomas Tuchel's England selection. So straightforward for me. Into the attacking three on the left hand side, Raheem Sterling. Thank fuck I never have to say that name ever again in the previews. Raheem Sterling. You're about to see the best of me, yeah? You've scored no goals for us this season, my friend. You're about to see the best of me. Oh god, some players make me laugh, man. Some players actually make me laugh. Get a better winger than him. Jesus Christ. Give Martinelli, Trossard the rest though, and probably give Sterling the go in it. Through the middle, the captain, Martin Odegaard. I think that won't change. Yeah, you know, next season he's got to really step up. You know, he's really got to be the main man he once was once again. It's that simple. On the right hand side, yeah, Ethan Nwaneri. I feel he can cause problems. I feel he can cause Southampton's backline problems. I think he has been causing problems all season long, Nwaneri, and so I'm saying it benefits from what I say to him. So yeah, he starts on the right for me. And up front as the main striker, Kai Havertz is back. His name's back in the preview, so he's fit. He come on against Newcastle, look good. Play him in this. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against that. I've got no questions with that whatsoever. So yeah, listen. It's been another disappointing season, but it is what it is, you know, and one game left to go. You know, I can relax and I can watch an Arsenal game and relax. Don't have to worry about what's going on behind me. So yeah, listen. If you're new around here, smash a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.